Good morning, everyone, and happy Thursday. I'm Kelsey Marier, your host and producer of Morning Pulse here at KTTC, where I bring you live local headlines for Southeast Minnesota and Northern Iowa every weekday morning at 8:30. We're happy to have you here on this December 18th. I have 4 news headlines to bring you today. I'm going to try to do it as quickly as I can so you can get all the information you need and then get back to whatever you're doing. I will also touch a little bit on the weather for today, since it is kind of an active weather day, or we have kind of just a lot going on in the weather department for today, really only, and then that will be it. I'll wrap things up. So we have 4 news headlines to get to, and we are going to start on the campaign trail. So we have learned that an area farmer says he is going to be running for the open seat to represent Senate District 20 in Minnesota for next year's election. I have his picture here on your screen. He is Jason Lohman. He is a Zumbrota native. He has announced his candidacy for this specific seat. He's had a career as a farmer. He has experience in roofing, truck driving, and mechanical work as well. But he is new to state politics. So in his campaign announcement, he says he's going to focus on protecting family farms as well as better funding for rural infrastructure. If you're unaware, District 20 does encompass part of Southeast Minnesota. It includes Wabasha and Goodhue counties, as well as parts of Olmsted, Winona, and Dakota counties. So just to make sure you're aware of that. You also may remember that a week ago, Senator Steve Drazkowski, who actually has represented this specific district for several years, announced his pending retirement. So once that kind of came out, we could assume that some people would jump in the ring to put their hat in the race for this specific district, and that is exactly what this Zumbrota farmer is doing. So he is going to be running for State Senate District 20 in Minnesota, Jason Lohman from Zumbrota. Next up, we have some news for hockey fans in Minnesota. It's official, the State Hockey Hall of Fame is going to be coming to a Twin Cities suburb. It's going to be calling kind of a southern suburb home, which is kind of exciting for us here in the Rochester, Southeast Minnesota area. So we actually learned about plans for this specific facility earlier this year. However, the announcement about the official location of the Minnesota Hockey Hall of Fame is announced as Inver Grove Heights. That happened this week. So pretty cool. On your screen, you're seeing some renderings of photos of what the new Hall of Fame will look like. Pretty cool looking, if I say so myself. The 12,000 square foot facility is going to have a museum, an ice rink, restaurant, other community spaces, as you see here, possibly a concert hall. Leaders with the project say they're excited for this new building. It's going to honor the past and of course inspire the future for hockey in Minnesota. So officials say that they hope to break ground on this new facility sometime next year in 2026, with the goal of opening the entire Hall of Fame in late 2028. So it'll be a few years before this is ready to be visited and for you to go and check out, but super cool for the state of Minnesota, of course, the state of hockey. Next up, something to put on your calendar for this weekend. If you're looking for something to do holiday-wise, the sounds of the season, maybe like you haven't heard before, is happening over the weekend. It's the 5th annual Tuba Christmas. It's taking place on Saturday, excuse me, at Christ United Methodist Church here in Rochester. Again, this is Saturday, so the concert supports the Landing, which is a day shelter for people experiencing homelessness. If you're going to check it out, there will be more than 70 tubas and euphonium instruments or musicians taking part in this concert. It starts at noon on Saturday, and if you feel called, a goodwill offering is going to be collected as well. But this sounds like a pretty interesting and unique way to celebrate the holidays and kind of take in all of those seasonal favorite songs. And finally, on this Thursday morning, for your Morning Pulse headlines, we're talking about it being a pretty happy holiday for hundreds of families. That's all thanks to the Rochester Salvation Army as well as the wider community. That includes some of you. So distribution of holiday gifts is continuing today for the Salvation Army's Toy and Joy Shop. So how it works, families will be picking up the gifts that the nonprofit has been collecting all season long from residents right here in Southeast Minnesota. Community members have been picking up tags from angel trees around town, or even going on registries online to buy different toys and gifts for this Toy and Joy Shop with the Salvation Army. And the nonprofit says this year it is able to serve close to 900 kids. That is a lot of kids, making sure that everybody has a gift under the tree this holiday season. So we love that. It's such a giving time of year, and people always show up to give back to others and people that are in need, and really just making sure that families have a happy holiday. So that is happening again today as well. Okay, those are all the news headlines I have for you. Quickly on the weather front, meteorologist Ted Schmidt said today is actually going to be kind of our most active weather day. So we have not only rain, which is happening right now, at least it's been happening on and off a little bit in the morning. A little bit of rain expected, then that's going to turn into snow, which will likely create some slick patches on roads and sidewalks and things like that. So keep that in mind. Be careful out there. And then on top of the rain and snow, it's because it's going to be snowing, the temperatures are declining, which means it's just going to get cold as well, down into single digits for the high later this afternoon. So not only is it going to rain, not only is it going to snow, it's also going to be very cold, which is different than the temperatures we've been experiencing in the last couple of days, which have been seasonably warm, which has been nice. So bundle up, bring your umbrella, don't forget your snow boots and your winter jacket, because you're going to need all of those things today. Thankfully, today is kind of the only kind of active, unsettled weather day, you could call it. We are heading into a nice stretch of pretty calm and seasonably either warm or average temperatures going into this weekend before Christmas and into next week, which is also going to be Christmas. So keep that in mind, but that is your weather report, your small weather report for your Thursday here. Otherwise, that's all that I have for you on this Thursday. I hope you have a wonderful day, and thanks for tuning in to another edition of Morning Pulse.